uh, in totality, we are doing great in the ground. We are getting good response from a lot of places. So you can check our website and see all the pictures. The convoys are going on. In some places, it's going on every day. In some places, it's every weekend. So generally, we are seeing a lot of different type of signs. They are showing that that the rural people, especially the Malay crowd, is responding. For instance, in the past, we don't see a huge Malay crowd coming to our ceramah. And now we do see, not just from the parties, but the general public, they do come. So I think Maria is seeing all the women in Johor coming out, sitting in the front row. So this is something very encouraging. And we are seeing all sorts of things, not just Malay, also the Chinese, and Hisham was saying this I don't know how you describe it, the man in his singlet coming out, with his slippers, coming to the ceramah. So this is something very enlightening and touching our hearts. So we hope to touch more people. Obviously, we are getting also a lot of resistances from the red shirt, but we don't see it as a showstopper for our convoys. The important thing is we want to get the message across.
So if PAS sits out and you have a less Malay presence, would you still call the rally a success?
So thank you for bringing up one of the ceramah that we have, only the various ceramah that we had. Although there were not that much turnout from the PAS members, but we see the other Malays coming up. So I mean, if you see a group from PAS, you know it's PAS because it's the women will be sitting on one side or at the back. But now you see our ceramah, let's say in Johor that we had last week in Muar. So the women were all mixing it up together. So we know this is not PAS, and they were very active, asking questions and all. So I mean that's why these are the signs that we see, that the overwhelming response that we see, that we think we have touched the grassroots in a way, not just PAS. Yeah, we invite them, we invite them to come, but we are not too worried about it. Yeah, too worried if they show.
Not too worried.
Yeah, not too worried. Not too worried.
It is regretful that us chose not to support our demands, for the election, clean government, and all the 5 demands. But I think nonetheless we have to recognize that us don't represent all Malays, and I think they are also not homogeneous. And they are not homogeneous, and of course they have gone through their split as well. With the coming out of Amanah and all that, so we believe that from the ground, as Shahrul has said, the response from the Malay when we go to the ground have been very encouraging, and they have, even as we drove by the villages and town and honk, many seeing that it's BERSIH, show their support by waving and honking back on the roads, things like that. So the support is there. Whether they will come out or not, we really do hope that will be translated to a good turnout. But whatever the outcome on the November 19th, we are very encouraged that Malaysians from all walks of life in the rural areas support the demands of BERSIH.